off our pre-owned MVP deals or any new 2025 or 2026 Ford or Mazda car, truck, or SUV. That's right, we increased our offer to $2,500 this year. So don't delay. Take advantage of this great deal plus outstanding MVP deals on pre-owned and factory incentives on new vehicles. Shop on the lot or online at championowensboro.com.
Catholic punches their ticket to the championship game of the girls' third region tournament. Let's go down to the Green River Area Federal Credit Union post-game table where we've got Steve, we've got Dan, and I think they have Coach Robertson with them. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, we're down here at the Green River Area Federal Credit Union post-game table. Stephen A. Turner, Dan Barley here with the victorious coach, Michael Robertson. Big win, 75-48, Coach. Congratulations on punch your ticket. 4th straight trip for the regional championship game.
Yes, thank you. Let's get one now.
I mean, that's right. He's looking ahead. You can't even soak in this victory because you're looking ahead and just want to finally get over that hump again and get yourself back to Rupp Arena.
Correct.
It's not about getting there. It's getting the job done. You can see right now he's a man on a mission right now.
No doubt, man. But, Coach, talk about the game a little bit. It came out, and Edmondson came out and played very well early on, and you guys, I thought, really responded to it late in the half. And in the second half, just use that defensive energy, Catholic basketball, 101, put the pressure on the ball, and just exploded. 61 points over the last, 19 minutes of the game? That's pretty impressive.
Well, when she picked up her third foul, that was big on them. I mean, she was a difference maker. I was impressed with her. She does a lot of things. She changes a lot of shots in here. But they wore down. They got tired. And we saw that. So that's why we kept the press, and we really tried to get after them. So I'm proud of my girls. We finally started hitting some shots. I think we shot 8% from the three-point line in the first half and about 25 from the field. So we couldn't hit any shots. And I know that tide's going to change. We just got to continue to play hard and be aggressive, and that's what we did, and we were able to have a little bit of success.
Coach, talk about that press. I mean, because that press is just relentless. I mean, you're contesting everything out there, putting your hands on it, the first pass, the second pass. Is that something where you start the game and say, listen, we're pressing right away, or is it, listen, girls, when I pull the trigger, we're pulling the trigger?
No, we've been pressing with man, and that's been really good. I mean, it worked against Breck. Our zone press was awful against Breck. But with them, our man press, we weren't able to speed them up at all. So instead, we went with our zone press, and that really shook them up.
That was a huge difference maker.
That once we went to that, they didn't like that at all, and they started throwing the ball all over the gym, and we got some easy buckets.
Yeah, and talk about Katie Hagan quickly. She was our player of the game again tonight. She had 28 unofficially by our standards, but a little bit of a slow start because Carrie Ann was kind of dominating the paint defensively. But to only score 6, I think, in the first quarter, and then come back and score, 28, that's pretty impressive. And her toughness, that's kind of how it was against Breck the other night. Slow start, and she finished really strong.
I'm telling you, some coach at some college is going to get a steal when they get hurt. She's kind of flew under the radar. A lot of it's we play a very difficult schedule. We go out and challenge ourselves. She gets seen, but I don't have anybody that averages 20. We're 10 across the board. We're not really looking for that one person, but when we need her, she's been able to step up and bring it to us, and I'm really proud of her.
I mean, it's easy to look at the stats and see, yes, Hagan had an outstanding game out there, and Manahan controls the ball out there, but someone who maybe doesn't get a lot of love so much is talk about the game as Newbie. Her game tonight, dirty work downside. You're exactly right, Steve. Talk about the level of play that she had tonight.
Well, she's a rim protector. Kind of like Carrie Ann. She's very deceptive with her speed. She's not the quickest, but she is so smart. I'm telling you, she just reads angles well. Great timing. She's probably one of our better defenders, her and Layla Martin. I mean, Layla Martin's on ball. Layla Martin got in foul trouble tonight, and that really hurt us, but she was exceptional the other night against Breck County and against Grimes. I mean, really controlled Grimes. So pleased with everything. I thought Taylor played a good game too. I thought she controlled her team, got us in our offense, got it started. So proud of them.
Yeah, we'll transition to Taylor Manahan here. She's our champion Mazda driver of the game.
Good job, my friend. Good job. Good luck.
We'll see you Sunday.
Yes.
Familiar territory for you, Coach. We'll get Taylor Manahan in here. the junior point guard for the Lady Aces. She's our champion Mazda driver of the game. And Taylor, tough fight out there tonight, but you guys are victorious. Talk about the toughness out there tonight that the Edmonson County brought to you a little bit.
Sometimes we struggle with pressure and having people jump up on us. And I think whenever we control ourselves and look at the whole court instead of having your eye on one pass or just going into the lane with just your thought that you're going to go up for it. Having Carrie Ann down there definitely hurt us at the beginning, but we adapted to it, and we worked on hitting that open block when she came up to take away the drive. And I think we worked the ball really well tonight.
I think you guys did a great job. Talk a little about that adjustment, because both games now, you fell behind with Breck. This game you didn't fall behind much on this one, but it just seemed like the Lady Cats had control of this game early. And then all of a sudden, yes, she picked up her third foul, but talk about that adjustment, because all of a sudden Coach went to a zone press. And just the way that you guys picked up your intensity, talk about that light switch and the adjustment of how you guys played out there.
We played better full court the whole 94 feet. Going into it, we're not a very strong half court team sometimes. We focus too much on running the play instead of just playing basketball. And I think whenever we start to just play basketball and go up for shots that we see, and instead of trying to run the play, going for what's open and looking for the open shot and the extra pass and our intensity, we feed off of each other on the defensive end. I think we're more of a defensive team, and when we're doing it on the defensive end, we're doing better on the offensive end. So.
Yeah, and I gotta get you some conditioning advice from you, because you guys never stop. I mean, it's like the whole game, like you said, 94. Just inline to inline, it's 110%.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel that late in games? It doesn't look. I feel like you get stronger throughout the games, even getting up and down with that ferocious defense. Talk about that conditioning a little bit. You don't feel like you're conditioned? Just another day in the office, my friend.
I feel like towards the beginning of the season, it kills us going from not doing anything to having to play full court. But we get so used to it, and I feel like that's how we play. We're looking for transition plays, and if we have the three, we take the three. And we're a very balanced team. We can score anywhere on the court, I think, especially on our drives. Our drives really open things up for us. Claudia hitting the threes opens things up for us, and having Katie and Soph down on the block definitely helps us. But yeah, the conditioning, we get pretty used to it, and I just think that once we start playing, you just kind of forget that you're running so much that.
Yeah, just the competitor just comes out of you. I could see the competitor in you. I'm sure you're competitive about everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to win, and I love the bulldog mentality that you bring to the table. You talk about the drive. You're our champion Mazda drive of the game tonight, getting in the paint, making some nice dishes out there. It's what you do best, and good luck in the championship game. Whether it's Davis County, I'm sure you'd rather see the Panthers again to get some revenge after that 9th district championship game, or whether it's Meade. It's kind of a storied rivalry between Meade and Catholic over the last handful of years. Good luck to you on Sunday.
Thank you.
Luck. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll see you back here celebrating the regional title on Sunday.
We will.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Taylor Manahan, our champion Mazda driver of the game, Dan, and just an ultimate competitor. When
They are. You can see that she does not like to lose.
No.
She's competitive, everything, just taking those little passes away from that press. And that's what you need. In order to do the press that Coach Robertson wants, you got to have that nasty, relentless speed out there, just willing to jump, dive, and get the ball in any way possible. And it was impressive. Absolutely impressive tonight.
No doubt. You look at the scoring. I think you have the scoring, or do you have?
I'm gonna do my best because I dropped it.
Quick break. Vic, you want to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll give you the scoring for this one and get you set for Davis County, Meade County. Does that sound good?
Yep, we can do that, and we'll take a 2-minute break, and then you can give you guys about 6 minutes to preview this one.
Sounds good. And we'll be right back here, 102.7 The Game.
When your home needs fixes fast, count on Bullet Home Solutions, Owensboro's go-to for quick, reliable repairs and upgrades. From leaks to remodels, they get it done right, and they get it done quick. Call Billy Borman with Bullet Home Solutions today and hit your home projects with pinpoint precision.
Oh, yeah, it's that time of year again.
Spring?
That too, but I'm talking about the wildest time of the year.
Storm weather season.
No, March Madness.
You live for that.
You bet. I just wish I could afford to deck out in my team's colors.
You're missing out on Sports Country.
They're still here?
New location at Park Plaza Drive. They're full of sports apparel like hats, t-shirts, and more, just in time for March Madness. Sports Country, 317 Park Plaza Drive behind Shammy's Car Wash, Owensboro's #1 sports fan store.
Independence Bank offers you the freedom to choose the products that best fit your business. From custom financing to day-to-day banking, our bankers are here to help your small business grow confidently. We have the products, experience, and creative thinking to ensure you don't waste your two most important assets, your time and your money. Stop in at any of our locations. Your goals, our guidance. Independence Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Travis Holtree from Foreman Watson Holtree. I am proud to be a personal injury lawyer. Through my career, we've been called lots of names, ambulance chasers and things like that, and I've heard it all. You know what? You can call us what you want to call us, but when you need us, that's when we want you to call. We are your one call for injury law at Foreman Watson Holtree, and we are proud to be personal injury lawyers. Foreman Watson Holtree, dedicated to you, committed to justice. FWHlegal.com.
We're back here. Go ahead. We're back here at the Owensboro Sports Center, Green River Area Federal Credit Union postgame show. Stephen A. Turner, Dan Bartlett. We're joined here by David Clark. Dan, you wanted to give us some scoring? I know we had the guests come in quick, so we want to get the score.
Yeah, absolutely. Give you the score that last game there. It's a 75-48 victory. Lady Aces punch their tickets to the championship game. On the Lady Cat side of it, they were led by Souders with 17 points. Carrie Ann Williams finished the game with 14. You got 5 points from also Haley Hill, Spanhauer, and Decker to get their 48 points, and just an offensive explosion by Katie Hagan that led all scores with 28. You got 13 by Claudia Muncie, who hit some big threes at the end. 9 from Taylor Manahan, who got the drive of the game. 6 from Sky Riley. And then you got 4 points from, 4 points from Layla Martland. And don't forget Sophia Newby out there, who finished the game with 14. A little under the radar because, listen, her name needs to be mentioned a lot as well.
Yeah, I'd say it's 14 points, about 15 boards, what it felt like. Carrie Ann probably had about 15 boards as well, along with about 8 blocks. She was triple-double category for Carrie Ann Williams tonight. And her career is going to come to an end. Before we jump off here and do the pregame for Davis County Meade, just wanted to, Dave, and you're here with us too. I mean, Carrie Ann Williams, listen, I'm going to be 100% clear. There's people behind the scenes that are saying, well, she's great against these teams that aren't very good, and she gets in here and gets these big teams, and she kind of shrinks from the – that is absolutely false. Yeah. And you could see that here in this game tonight. She solidified herself as a potential player of the year candidate. Not only reminds me a lot of Eric Holman. You remember Eric Holman used to score about 18 a game? Yeah. But we would always say he really averages about 30 a game. He does. Because he takes away 15 to 20 points from the other team just from his interior pressure. And that's what you got from Carrie Ann Williams, I felt like, all season, especially tonight.
The first 15 minutes of that game was the Carrie Ann Williams show. It was everywhere between down there blocking, altering shots. It was the Carrie Ann Williams show. And then she picked up the third foul.
Carrie Ann really reminded me of what Landon Henning did last night. It wasn't the fact that Landon Henning had 12 or 14 or whatever he had. It's the fact that he altered about 20 shots or 20 points for Ohio County. I thought Carrie Ann did the same thing. Unfortunately, I think, what was Edmondson up 4 or 5?
When she got that foul, it was 19-14 with 2:53 to play. You're talking about only 14 points on the board for the Lady Aces at that point. Yeah. They scored 75 in the game. So the rest of the way, they scored 61 points.
Yeah, and I think
the lid came off of the bottle real quick on that one.
Yeah, and once the momentum shifted, credit to Catholic for taking advantage of that situation. They did what good teams do. They put it on. And I think in the second half, Edmondson, even though Carrie Ann was back in the second half, I think they were down maybe 7 or something at that point. Just the momentum had shifted at that point, and they just couldn't recapture it. I thought Edmondson County, because they did not have the depth to match Catholic, the pressure. The one thing Catholic does, and everybody around the third region should know by now, just from start to finish, it's just constant pressure. Now, if you can navigate that pressure, you got them, right? Right. But the problem is 95% of the teams can't navigate that pressure.
I thought Coach Robertson made a very interesting point. He talked about the man press. The man press against Breck worked like a charm. It worked very good. It matched up well. Tonight they came out in a man press, and Edmonton handled it.
They couldn't speed it up at all.
And I think Edmonton took advantage of that man press. They didn't turn it over against the man press and jumped out to a lead. It was when they switched to the zone press that Edmonton really struggled against.
Because Catholic traps out of the zone press. So as soon as Katie Hagan scores, she falls back right to the free throw line. So now it's a zone press. It's kind of like what Rick Pitino used to do at Kentucky. It's a 2-2-1 or 2-1-2. You can switch up between the two factors. And then when you get that ball handler, you go bam, you trap them, you get the ball out of their hand to a poorer ball handler. Now you're cooking with propane.
No doubt. And the Lady Aces punched their ticket to the finals. They'll take on the winner of game number 2 here, guys. We're going to keep it right here, take a break.
No, we'll take a break, and that way they can set up for the production for the next game. You guys can get where you need to go, and then
let's do it. We got to see who they're going to play.
Let's do it. Meade County, Davis County's on tap, and hey, if you think this is not going to be a close one, I got news for you. Meade County thinks otherwise. They played really well against Butler here on Monday. I think this is a good matchup, and we'll see if the defending champs can hold off Meade County tonight and get for another rematch of Catholic Davis County. Be the 8th matchup between the two in the last 2 years. That'll do it for our Green River Area Federal Credit Union postgame show. Dan Bartlett, David Clark, Stephen A. Turner will be